What's up, guys? More Medic One, and today's repair specimen is going to be on this. It's going to be a Blue Star 185 Miller welder slash generator. It has very low hours on it. Hasn't been run much at all, but it's been setting up. The gas in this thing is just completely rotten. The fuel lines are just completely rotten. The black is coming off on my fingers, so we're going to do a fuel system rebuild on this generator slash welding machine. So the first thing that we're going to do is get all of this old gas out of here, and this is going to be fairly straightforward. I'm going to disconnect the fuel line from the carburetor, and we're going to drain it into a bucket or whatever you got. This tank is nearly full. It's just a tad over 3/4 full, so it's probably a 5-gallon tank or more. So we know we're going to have a pretty good size bucket. So the air filter is held on with just one 10 millimeter. Just get it unscrewed here. And that air box will just cam up out of the way. And now we can get to the carburetor screws right here, and they're also 10 millimeter. Hopefully it's not pulling the stud out. No, we're good. They just got lock nuts on this. Even though this is a single cylinder Kohler, it sure does resemble a Honda engine. GX390, something like that. And whenever we look at this old carburetor, you're gonna say, yep, that looks like a Honda to me. Chinese Honda. Once you get these two loose, you got one more hidden screw right there that connects the air box to the blower shroud, and it also is 10 millimeter. Go ahead and get it out of there. With all the screws off, we should be able to just slide this cover or this air filter off of here. Now you've got a hose that may be trying to pull on you right here. It just unplugs from the back. Of course, it goes into the valve cover just like a Honda. Just like that right there. And it's got a little evap hose right here that needs to be unplugged. Matter of fact, it'll just come out of the way enough with that hose attached. So we just kind of throw that off to the corner there. Now we can see the carburetor. And what I need to do is get this fuel line off of here. It's got kind of an odd setup. It's got the skinny fuel line for it's either 3/16 or 1/8 inch, and then you have a 1/4 inch fuel filter with this size line shoved over the 1/4 inch barb, and then regular 1/4 inch fuel line right here. So we got 3 different sizes fuel lines, it looks like to me, or maybe just two different sizes. This size should be what's in between here, but this is the fuel line right here that's rotten. You can tell it's the rubber's coming off on my finger. So we're gonna replace all the fuel lines, the fuel filter, and we've got a brand new carburetor to go on this thing. We're not gonna even fool with trying to rebuild this carburetor. The carburetor was super inexpensive, so let's go ahead and get that part of it done. Let's go ahead and slide this fuel clamp up and make sure our gas is off. Then we can slide this fuel line right up out of that carburetor. All right, let's drain this gas into this bucket right here. As you can tell, that stuff is yellow. If you want it to drain a little faster, you can just crack this cap right here. Catch you guys in a little bit when this is done draining. Look at there, it tells you everything you need to know about this little Kohler engine. It's a CH440. It tells you that it holds, or the machine holds 6 1/4 gallons. Tells you what battery goes on it, which is just a normal lawn tractor U1 battery. Gives the oil change interval at 100 hours. Even gives the Miller and the Kohler part numbers for the fuel filter. It gives the specs for the RPM, what weight of oil you should be running, and the hour interval on the spark plug. It gives the Miller and the Kohler number. And it says the brushes, you just periodically look at them, and it even gives the part number for the brush set. Pretty cool. This throttle linkage is just like a Honda. It just pops up out of the throttle there, and you should be able to just pull this carburetor right off. We're gonna set the new one right back in its place. Part number is 17853-114S. It's going to come with new carburetor gaskets. So let's go ahead and get those slid on. Just follow the contour of your isolator block there, and it's going to slide on just like that. Slide the new one on, and we'll get this throttle rod installed. Just like that, and then the surge spring. Just like that. Go ahead and slide your gasket on, and then we'll reconnect the fuel line to the carburetor. As you can tell, I've got way too much here. I'm going to have to trim some of that off. We'll cut it off about right there. I like using the OMC, Outboard Marine Corporation fuel hose clamps. See how the head of the zip tie is curved? If you use just a regular square zip tie, it won't seal around the hose. So this is curved, so whenever you pull it tight, it seals. Slide your choke arm right on the end of the choke rod here. Just like that. Get it pushed down in place. And I'm going to get my assistant over there to pull the choke in and out a few times, see if we got to adjust anything. Oh yeah, she's choking good. Yep, it's working. All right, so we got everything good and buttoned up on the fuel system side. Got the fuel valve, new fuel lines, new fuel filter. So it's time to put the air box back on. And so remember, we got to get the end of that hose right here where that hole is in the valve cover. It's got to go through the spark plug lead. And once we get that mounted, I'll be back with you in just a second. And lastly, got the little air filter cover. And we'll put the bolt back in. We'll fuel her up and give her a crank.
Did you say something to me?
All right, it's go time. Let's get this gas turned on. Get her flipped around here. Pull it out. Yeah. You can tell it ain't got no irons on it. 6.8. Took longer than it should have to come down to idle, but there's no load on it. I'll have to come back with my tachometer and set the idle because it's too low right now, I can tell. It says right here what the idle speed should be. The idle's supposed to be at 2450 to 2550. I bet you $100 it's at 1800 right now. That's going to be close enough. Alrighty guys, we got that little generator going one more time, and hey, if this content helped you out, give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And while you're there doing that, go ahead and click that bell so that you get all of my new videos. Y'all have a good weekend.